Yo, what's going on people, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my process behind making hard samples for people like Future. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, I'm just going to show you guys the sample real quick. So yeah, here's the sample. Okay, so the first sound we're using, which is the main sound for the whole sample, is plucked within Analog Lab 5, and I've got that playing this very simple pattern. Okay, so for the sample, I'm just going to break it down real quick. We're working in C minor, and as you can see, I've got C minor highlighted, which means all the light grey ones, so here, here, and then here, all of these work in key. And then I've got the bass, the root note, which is C, going along here and down an octave as well. And then I'm just playing between different notes that work within key to get a pattern and keeping it very repetitive. And then as you can see at the end, the bass note just goes down just to change up the pattern a little bit. And then yeah, that's the pattern. It repeats over, very simple, very catchy. Okay, so next up I'm going to show you guys how I got that sound to the final one. We recycle through the sound quite a lot with different effects on different channels. But yeah, so the first effect we're using is halftime, and then we got portal. And on halftime we're using the quarter loop, and we're using the 1.5 mode. And in portal we're using the flutter clouds from Guitar and Keys, which is one of the best for these kind of melodies. And then we've just got it all the way down here towards dry to make it less dramatic. And then with both of those effects it sounds like this. Okay, so next up is kind of the same process, just a little bit more creative. So I've exported it into a file here. And then once I've exported it, I'm just going to take it and drag it just so that it's double the speed. Okay, so now that we've done that, it sounds like this. Okay, so now that sounds a little bit goofy all over the place, but the next up is the source. So you want to put it up an octave. So now that I've put it up an octave, I'm also going to route it to a channel, and on that channel, I'm going to be putting on another halftime. And then for this halftime, I've got the smooth knob all the way down to the left, which kind of makes it bounce in and out of the effect, which is one of my favorite things to do at the moment. And then I've put it on half loop and 2 times mode. And then after doing both of those things, it sounds like this. Okay, so I've re-rendered that out to a new audio clip so that it's not pitched up or down, and then pitched up another 3 semitones, as you can see right here. And then this audio clip beneath is actually the exact same, just duplicated and made into a unique version. And then I've just dragged it to double the speed and then faded the velocity in and a little bit out. And then with those two together, it sounds like this. And then with this double the speed, I've got it up an octave so that it kind of flutters by in a higher pitch, just adds a little bit more texture to the end of it in my opinion. And then for that sound, I've got reverb just so that it's very like spacey and in the back. And then I've also got chorus. And as you can see, it's panned all the way to the left, but if you right click and then press create automation clip, it should come up with one of these, which should be flat or wherever you've got it panned to originally. So I've got it all the way at the bottom, and then when it goes to the right over here, I put it up, which puts it from the left to the right here as it plays. And then altogether that sounds like this. And then for the last sound, I'm using the Noir piano, and this is the pure preset. And then all that's doing is playing the root note, which is E here, because it's in a different project where I've made a beat with it and I re-pitched it. So now that we've got all of the elements towards the melody, I made a beat with it, so I'm going to show you guys the beat real quick. That is my process behind making unique samples for people like Future and Lil Baby. If you want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below what you want to see next, and me and the guys at First Select are going to be dropping a kit soon. There's going to be a paid version and a free version, so make sure to go check that out. It'll be linked on my Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.